The Tiaki River cuts a path from the inland basin and range country of central Otago to the Pacific Ocean. 500,000 years ago, the river that is now the Upper Tiaki flowed south into the Clutha.
What is now the headwaters of the Upper Tiaki, between the Clutha and the Upper Tiaki, that came up over the last 1,000,000 years, and certainly within the last 500,000 years that ridge developed. As a result of that, the Upper Tiaki was reversed and started to flow north, and it had to cut itself a gorge through near Hyde.
The headwaters of the Tiaki flow out of tussock grasslands dominated by snow tussock. These plants capture huge amounts of water from cloud and fog and contribute it to the catchment.
You see how the tussock has stripped the water, intercepted the water from the passing fog. It's just laden in moisture. Those drops are running down the leaf, down the channels of the leaf, into the base of the plant. Very little material there to trap the water. Most of it goes straight into the ground and increases the soil moisture, and most of that water becomes available then for water yield.
The water captured by tussocks is the Maniototo's most precious resource. The Upper Tiaki scroll plain is the only one of its kind in New Zealand. In earlier times, Māori would venture here from the coast to harvest native ducks, swans and other birds, as well as tuna or eels and lamprey. A dam on the river allows water to be controlled for irrigation and power. However, the dam prevents the migration of tuna, lamprey and other native fish. We are working to improve fish passage throughout the catchment. Irrigation has allowed intensive farming on the Maniototo. Irrigation creates huge value for the local economy and drives the rural sector in this arid landscape. But controlling pests is an ongoing problem. Crack willow is well established in the Upper Tiaki. These trees clog up waterways and restrict the river's natural movement. The Tiaki is fed by streams that run out of the Rock and Pillar Range. The Salburn, a major tributary of the Tiaki, emerges at the township of Patearoa. The waters of the Salburn are clean and clear, and filled with fish and invertebrate life. The high demands placed on the Upper Tiaki mean that water quality in the main river channel is sometimes degraded. Sediment entering the system as a result of poor grazing practices reduces clarity and silts up important fish spawning habitat, while nitrogen and phosphorus leaching off farmland can cause dangerous algal blooms. Tiaki Maniototo is working with farmers and other landowners throughout the region to fence and plant wetland areas and waterways. These hardy tussocks and calyxes will filter contaminants from reaching the Maniototo's streams and rivers. The Kaiburn is a major tributary of the Tiaki. It is one of the last strongholds of the critically endangered Central Otago roundhead galaxis. These small native fish are found in just a handful of tributaries of the Upper Tiaki and Manuhirakia rivers. Chris and Janet Steele have completed nearly 5 kilometres of fencing and planting in the catchment.
The kids are down there all summer in the evenings, or we go down for a swim and that too. It's beautiful clear water. I think it's very important for the whole community to keep it in that state. Try and keep all the rivers and creeks in the Maniototo clean and clear. There's a couple of thousand native plants in here and it should be quite a beautiful area in the long run. We're going to have to do it at some stage anyway, fence off the waterways, so why not do it when you can get a wee bit of funding to help you towards it.